When I first talked to Barb about this, I told him for my Woodstock song I was going to do something by Arlo Guthrie, and she said, "Was Arlo at Woodstock?" Matter of fact, he was there the first day. He took the stage at 5 minutes till midnight, the very first day, and then Steve goes and plays one by Arlo as well. Steve and Bella. Oh man, that was a really great set. You heard it earlier. But anyway, I need assistance from the Sons of Herman Pan Texas Chorus on this. Are you game?
Yeah, amen. Yes.
Are you game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want y'all to sing on the chorus with this. You probably shouldn't if you don't know it, but even if you don't know it, it's not a hard song to learn, so I'm going to teach it to you. It's a Bob Dylan song called Walking Down the Line. The chorus goes like this. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. The first line is, I'm walking down the line. The second one is very similar. It's, I'm walking down the line. The third line is a diversion from this pattern. It just says, walking down the line. Then we make changes and we say, my feet will be flying. He's got flying feet. Then it ends with, tell you about my troubled mind. The man's got a troubled mind, probably because he's got flying feet. So if you have flying feet or a running nose or anything like that, you can get into this song. So join with me now, everybody. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line. Tell you about my troubled mind. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. She ain't feeling too well. She'll get better over time, will tell. Because I'm walking down the line. Everyone, I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line. Feel good fine. Tell you about walking shoes. I got my walking shoes. I got my walking shoes. I ain't gonna lose. I'm afraid I've got the walking blues, 'cause I'm walking down the line. Everyone now. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line. Feel good time. Tell you about the trouble of mine. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes. My money comes and goes, and it rolls and it flows. It rolls and it flows through the holes in the pockets of my clothes. 'Cause I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line. Feel good fine. Tell you about the trouble of mine. Seen the morning light. I've seen the morning light. And it's not because I'm an early riser. I just didn't get to sleep last night. 'Cause I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. Walking down the line. Feel good fine. Tell you about the trouble of mine. Everybody, you hear it too. I'm walking down the line. rest of the story came about from watching a little too much Discovery Channel. It was early afternoon with a dark and cloudy sky, south of Hugo, Oklahoma, in the middle of July. Benny Scott was staring at a red spot on his screen with purple in the center. Sight looked really mean. If he could get there in 2 hours, he might catch an awesome sight of it crossing Lake Eufaula in the early evening light. Perhaps the E5 tornado reaching to the ground, ripping up the real estate and throwing it all around. He wasn't seeking thrills, he only wanted to make them proud, to be the front runner to those monsters from the clouds, chasing all the storm fronts out on those open plains, hoping the folks in Hugo would recognize his name. Middle child of 3, and he never seemed to clear the bar he felt his family held up so high and dear. Little brother was an athlete, a high school football star. Big sister was in med school, she was really going far. But he thought he was an all-star man who never won, 'cause Benny never let her back anything he'd done. And one day on the TV screen, saw that fateful show of people running around the country chasing tornadoes. He wasn't seeking thrills, he only wanted to make them proud, to be the front runner to those monsters from the clouds, chasing all the storm fronts out on those open plains, hoping the folks in Hugo would recognize his name. Well, he loaded up his gear and he started on his drive. He got there around 4:30. The storm front came at 5. He hoped to take a photograph like no one has before. He barely had his twilight set. The wind began to roar. 30,000 feet of thunderheads were building to the sky. And then he saw the funnel from the corner of his eye. Focus on his prey, he never looked around. He didn't see the billboard that was ripped out of the ground. Now the tempest was spectacular as it danced about. And he never saw it, 'cause he was bleeding out. The remnants of that billboard struck him in the hand. Benny Scott lay on that Oklahoma prairie dead. Back down south in Hugo, his family and friends gathered there to mourn the news of Benny's tragic end. Why did he season. So I actually wrote this song. This is the first song I ever wrote all by myself. Wanted to pour out my soul and reach out to the human condition and make a difference. So I wrote this about barbecue, actually. All around this great big world, we all love barbecue. In every land, a different style. Let's just name a few. Now the Germans grill their bratwurst, Virginians smoke their ham. In Canada, they roast wild game, while Greeks kebab their lamb. Shrimp on the barbie in the land down under. And here in Texas, brisket just fills our hearts with wonder. Columbia's we love Columbia for day or night before. It's in our nation's capital, they specialize in pork. Well, let's all go down to the DC joint where the Congress gathers and pork is born. Tasty little tip, it couldn't get much better. The secret of the flavors in the smoke and mirror the elephants love it. The donkeys too, yeah, they all want a great big piece of pork to chew. And then the Washingtonians enjoy their barbecue. Pork is the one. Now a gentleman from Ohio wants to build a dam. He grabs a great big pork chop and he shares with Senator Sam. A rep from Alaska needs a new bridge. It's just a little pork line she pulls out of the fridge. And a senator wants a stadium in sunny Tennessee. Well, these short ribs have no backbone, and neither does he. Well, let's all go down to the DC joint where the Congress gathers and pork is the corn. A tasty little tidbit couldn't get much here. The secret of the flavors in the smoke and mirror the elephants love it. The donkeys too, yeah, they all want that great big piece of pork to chew. And when the Washingtonians enjoy their barbecue, pork is the whole. Now this obsession with the pig must be some psychosis. All we can do is hope and pray they all get trichinosis. Well, let's all go down to the DC joint where the Congress gathers and pork is the pawn. A tasty little tidbit couldn't get much nearer. The secret of the flavors in the smoke and mirror the elephants love it. The donkeys too, yeah, they all want a great piece of pork to chew. And when the Washingtonians enjoy their barbecue, pork is the point, yes sir. Pork is the point, let's save our bacon. Pork is the point. Oh, thank you. Can I sing a love song for y'all?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this is a love song I wrote for the age of social media. Well, one day I launched my browser, pure knowledge to acquire. An image came up on my screen, it set my heart on fire. Smiling with big brown eyes, too lovely to describe. She asked me to like her and also to subscribe. She's the girl of my streams. I saw her on the net. Well, it started with a Facebook lead, the subject I forget. Now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam, recommended by YouTube. Follow clicked to find her store. I bought 3 t-shirts and a mug, a tote bag and much more. To a message down below, my love sick eyes were drawn. To really get to know me, please join my Patreon. She's the girl of my dreams. I saw her on the net. Well, I started with a Facebook meme, subject I forget. Now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam, recommended by you too. Follow her on Instagram. Well, I finally got to meet her. I'm happy to report her page tells all about her and her levels of support. For inside information and exclusive streams deluxe, I can join her inner circle 1 month for $30. She's the girl of my streams. I saw her on the net. Well, it started with a Facebook meme, the subject I forget. Now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam. She's recommended by you too. Follow her on Instagram. I'll follow her on Instagram and Twitter. That's X now, and WhatsApp, and Facebook, and YouTube, and TikTok. Girl of my dreams. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a story of a young couple. I don't know which side of the law they'll end up on. Sandy Bernardi is a backyard bar. He slips in reverse. Times get hard. He's got to make amends and cozy offends. Or maybe the word and say just what he intends to do. Had him a wife, she was always causing strife. Now end up with present for the rest of her life. She had more than one name, but her favorite was Jane. She cried all the time because she's going insane. Boo hoo. I was doing cold and they scared me so. I look for 'em in the alleys everywhere I go. One day Jane went wild, went to Sandy and smiled and said, guess what, love, we're gonna have us a child. Sandy got a dad, didn't want to be a dad. Leave a woman, that's all that he had to say. So Sandy went to town, he was gonna mess around, but Jane found out. She went and tracked him down. She pulled out a gun and said, I'm ending your fun. Gonna send you to hell, you'll never see your son, no way. I saw her pull the trigger and I watched him fall. Cops grabbed Jane and threw her up against the wall. They took Sandy to the dock. He was just down the block. They pulled a slug from his shoulder while Sandy took stock of his own careless ways and the ways of his days. The way he treated Jane left him hanging in a haze of guilt. Took Jane to jail. Sandy paid bail. Only got probation because the prosecutor failed. Much to his surprise, the jury realized they were both victims of the way their lives were lived. stay at home with their son every night. Yeah, they turned out all right. Turned out all right. Turned out all right now. Oh, thank you.
It goes fast, doesn't
It does go fast. All right. You know, Ace, I just love that song of yours about dogs knowing all about love. Somebody mentioned something to me last week that I thought just really brought that point home. He said, suppose you were to lock your wife and your dog in the trunk of your car and leave them for 3 hours. Which one's going to be happy to see you when you open the trunk? I think we know the answer to that one. That just proves that point there, Ace. Can't believe it. She's the girl of my dreams. Is she a nightmare? May not be what she seems. Maybe she's lonely. Maybe she's willing. Maybe she's taken. How to approach her? Really know the right way. Here comes the panic. Don't really know what to say. Will she start laughing? Will she start running? Or just ignore me? So is no really so bad? It's the fear I've always had, but the fear of no, it's certainly less than the fear she might say yes. And where would I be? Will I take it from there, or would I falter? Man, I don't have a prayer. Find the glory. She'll find me awkward, or she'll just curse me. So is it really so bad? It's the fear I've always had. The fear of no is certainly less than the fear she might say yes. There she goes now. This honest my shine is getting to me. Man, it happens a lot, just like the last time. She gave me no time. Well, maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time. One more, all right. Well, this is the story of a young gal from out west of Abilene that learned a very tough lesson about making good choices in your relationships. It's called Rattlesnake Rita. Rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler. She found new sweet water, strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. You look so demure with your reptile shirt, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Dime box Danny fell in love with sweet Rita, saw her on the stage. Well, he just had to meet her. He stood at the stage door on a very sweet night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita sway. Oh yes, it looks like true love's coming your way. But a serpent gets jealous when you're out with other fellas. He can come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. And the stars in the west Texas sky rising like a new butterfly. Oh, they strolled down the lane. That viper was quicker, wrapped round Rita's leg just to try and trip her. Rita, she stumbled, she fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old steak bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita cried. Oh dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. But the toxic old venom, well, it was already in him. He was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of this tragic little story. Rita's mourning him, and he's gone to glory. And of that Ophidian, the people did dread. Well, they grabbed that slimy varmint and they cut off his head. Now learn, Rita, learn. All these toxic relationships burn. It's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, rattlesnake Rita, some bridges you just have to burn. Thank you. I'm Keith Dodson. More music coming down the line. Troy Inslee's coming up next.